Hey, what is going on YouTube? So we are here in the STFC universe, and today it is Sale Talk. That's right, Sale Talk is upon us. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's begin. There's something I want to go on right now. So this is kind of impertinent. So I was just checking this out. So if I go to my swarm cluster here, let's check this out right here. So I set my Valk against these guys, kind of hoping I'd win, and I did not win at all. It was a huge loss for me. So against this swarm cluster, I really thought I had a chance here, and I really did not have a chance. So, you know, it just goes to show that these swarm, even though they have no shields, they are pretty super powerful right there. Pretty super powerful swarm cluster. So just keep that in mind, that the swarm are pretty super powerful, and I don't expect any kind of resistance from them. So just keep in mind that you need a stronger explorer ship, even a stronger Franklin to take on these swarm. Alright, so without further ado, let's go into our station right here. So, got my Valk right here. Let's go into the station, and let's take a look at some sales right now. So, we do have a lot of sales on. It is sales season for those who are in Star Trek Fleet Command. So let's take a look at the latest sales. Let's take a look here. So we do have, of course, still the Latinum miners, the Devore class. And we kind of went over this in the last video. So these Devore sales are pretty good. You know, it depends on what you're going for. I'd say, you know, the most, you know, the super upgrade pack was kind of worth it. But again, it depends if you want to pay the money or not. Alright, so this new one right here, guaranteed unlock. So this is something which is new for me. I don't know if it's new for you. I am a minimum spender. That means I only spend when new ships come out. So this is, I believe this is why this is coming up, because I only spend when new ships come out. So I hardly really spend at all in Star Trek Fleet Command. But if you do, like, yeah, please let me know if this is turning up for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at this special recruit unlock. So it does have 1 day, 10 hours left on it until it disappears. So this is a limited time thing. I think these types of things do come out at least once a month. These are kind of once a month kind of deals, which is, you know, there is definitely a timer on it for sure. So let's click on this red one, this special recruit unlock. Let's take a look at this. $27.99. Alright, so we do have some interesting stuff in here. Let's take a look. So we do get 1,800 Latinum. So this is pretty typical of a $27.99 pack. Obviously this is Canadian dollars. It will differ in price wherever you are in the world. And we do get a few officers. So this is a special recruit pack. So you do get 10 Lanar tokens. We get 12 DJ Aoki tokens, and 10 Yang tokens. What else we get? So we get 1,000 Ultra Recruit tokens. We got some Premium Recruit tokens. Huge amounts of Officer XP here. So this is needed to upgrade your officers. And that, of course, that Alliance gift right there. So, you know, how valued is this pack? Well, you know, that all depends. We're currently in the analysis mode right now, so, you know, based on other packs, like, please let me know if this values you. But let's take a look at this pack in more detail. So let's take a look here. So Lanar. So Lanar is a Romulan officer, and he does have, of course, aggression. So his captain ability, plus 20% to the health of bridge officers. So this is this is a pretty huge amount, really, depending on whatever you do. So, you know, is it worth it or not? Well, I don't know. So Klingon and his second ability, Klingon Pursuit, plus 25% of the crew's attack bonus to damage against Klingon ships. So this, you need this ship to take on those Klingon faction officers and those Klingon faction ships. So this could be kind of worth it, but you only get 10 of them, and you need at least 20 to unlock, really. So, and then the next one, DJ Aoki, I can already upgrade this one because he has come across, he's a pretty fairly common officer in the recruit tokens. So let's take a look here. DJ Oki. His captain maneuver, War of Endurance. So plus 10% to the officer's health for 1 minute after winning. So, you know, after you do those PvP battles, you are pretty drained. So, you know, War of Endurance as a captain ability is very welcomed. And I'm sure it'll be very welcomed when the new Armadas update arrives. So definitely when the new Armadas update arrives, I'd highly recommend that. And of course we have Shatter Defenses, so 40% of the crew's health, malice to the opponent's armor, shield deflection, and dodge while burning. So this is not too bad either. So, you know, definitely recommend this for PvP battles. So I mean, if you do have the chance to upgrade DJ Aoki, I'd highly recommend it, you know, especially with this pack. It does give you the chance to do that. And this is a guaranteed officer. And Yanach, so let's take a look at this Yanach. Klingon Tactics, 10% to damage after depleting the opponent's shield's health. So this captain maneuver is a pretty good one too. So, I mean, this again, you know, these are fairly good PvP officers, really. Especially, you know, and Wolf Among the Ships, 25% of the crew's health bonus in damage against Romulan ships. So this pack is really all across the board in terms of value, because you're getting, you know, someone who's good against Romulan officers here, someone who's good when for burning, and of course this guy is, you know, good against Klingon ships. Now the only thing which my only criticism of this pack, of course, is the fact that you don't have any officers which are good against Federation. Now, I don't understand why the developers chose not to include an officer which is good against Federation ships. Maybe because the biggest faction in game right now is, of course, Federation. But yeah, definitely mind-boggling to me. So, and yeah, of course, you do get these other tokens here, right here. So these are good for, you know, the Ultra Recruit token's good for at least one chest. And of course, obviously the normal recruit tokens are good for multiple chests. So it is, of course, up to you. So is this pack worth it or not? I think this isn't bad for $27.99. This isn't a bad pack because you get the solid Latinum you get right there, and you do get these 3 guaranteed officers. So you do get Lenar, you do get DJ Aoki, and of course you do get this Klingon one. And of course my only criticism is the fact that none of these officers are essential in defeating Federation. So, you know, in terms of kind of, you know, where do we stand with the biggest faction in the game is Federation. So from a sales perspective, at least from this sales perspective, you know, people should be going Federation, just because at least this pack, it doesn't have an advantage over Federation officers. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. In other videos, of course, I'll be going over other sales which are popping up all over the place. Yeah, this is a guaranteed unlock pack. You know, what I'd rate this very highly. This is $27.99, 3 guaranteed officers right here, which you can use straight away on your ships. So this was, you know, this was completely different during the first beginnings of the game. You did not have these packs. They were all super expensive. I would highly recommend getting this pack if you want to spend the money. If not, that's okay too. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to, of course, like and subscribe to Fortis Gaming. You can follow me on YouTube and, of course, Twitch. And don't forget to follow the other content creators such as Deuce, such as Nalfu Shal, and all the others in the STFC universe. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall check you out later on. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good one. See ya.